There it is.
קיבלתי קביעה.
Now, next step is going to be salt and pepper.
כואב לי נורא, אבל אני מקצועי. וואו. צופים יקרים, כאן המנחה שלכם, אוריליזרוביץ'. אתם מוזמנים להדק חגורות ולהצטרף אלינו למסע להכרת יהודי ארצות הברית דרך האוכל. זה יהיה מצחיק, זה יהיה מעניין, זה יהיה מרגש, וזה יהיה מאוד טעים. אז אולי כדאי שתפתחו חגורות. הפודי היהודי ממריא. ברוכים הבאים לעוד פרק של הפודי היהודי, ואנחנו ממשיכים את המסע שלנו בטקסס. ואחרי שבפרק הקודם פגשנו קאבוי יהודי, עכשיו תכירו קאבוי שהוא גם רבי.
You're Ori?
You're my rabbi?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you. Baruch haba. Welcome to Austin, Texas.
I love your hat. That's my cool rabbi. His name is Neil.
Okay. So Austin is a really lovely place to live. I know a lot of people, a lot of Israelis don't think about Austin other than maybe the music, but there's a really thriving Jewish community here as well.
So where are we heading?
I think you'll enjoy it. It's a deli. It's a Jewish deli that also serves breakfast tacos. Come, right here.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
So this is an Austin staple. These are breakfast tacos.
Yes.
And it's a very important part of the community and part of the culture. The Jewish community in Texas is older than you think. So we have about 160,000 Jewish people in the state of Texas. And the last report was about 20,000 Jewish people in Austin. However, Austin is growing quite a bit with Silicon Valley and other industries coming here. So that is my goal, to be in Austin. People ask me why I stay in Austin, why, and it's because it's a really wonderful family and it's a great place to continue to grow and dream.
My rabbi is so smart. יש אנשים שהולכים לרבי שלהם להתייעץ על דברים, יש אנשים שהולכים לרבי כדי לפרוק, ויש אנשים שהרבי שלהם לוקח אותם לאכול את הטקוס הכי טובים בעיר.
So this is a very wonderful place, Biederman's. It's very close to the center of Jewish life in Austin, where my synagogue and other communities are. And it really fuses sort of a Jewish identity, which is the deli, but also brings breakfast tacos, which are quite good. And it's a way of making people relax and feel that they can be here and meet here. And it's a nice anchor, a culinary anchor for our community. And it's, again, brings people to this area as well, which is really great. So the owner is here. Zach, would you want to come join us, please?
פגשתי את זאק, שהוא הבעלים של המקום, שהוא גם יהודי. Hey, Zach, Ori. Nice to meet you.
I was born and raised in Austin, just down the street from here. And about 6 years ago, we decided to pursue the deli because Austin has a large and growing Jewish population, and we did not have a Jewish-style deli at the time. So it fit perfectly. There was an opportunity here.
אני הצעתי לו לעשות בוריטו עם גפילטה פיש וחזרת. נראה לי שהוא מינימוס אמר כן, כן. בלב שמעתי צעקה לא, לא.
We do not have gefilte fish based on lack of demand. We stuck with kind of the basics. We sell a lot of Rubens. It's our #1 seller. You want to try a Reuben?
So I would like to talk about the fusion between Texas and Judaism.
Well, in Austin, I would say Austin is one of the breakfast taco capitals of the world. We thought breakfast tacos were a natural fit, but we did want to put our Jewish spin on it, and we make a house-made Swiss queso and potatoes, egg, which is the natural 3 ingredients of a breakfast taco, and then we added pastrami.
1 pastrami, 1 Reuben.
And the pastrami really adds that kind of Jewish fusion that you speak of, and it's absolutely delicious.
Wow.
Why would you go anywhere else?
חבר'ה, אני עובר לאוסטין. הייתה לי ארוחת בוקר מאוד קלילה. מה אכלתי? אכלתי ברו קופי, טאקו עם אבוקדו וחביתה. אכלתי פסטרמי בטאקו, פסטרמי בסנדוויץ'. אכלתי רובן גדול. ועכשיו לא מספיק כל זה. מה שאכלתי, אני גם הולך לאכול המבורגר בגודל של הראש שלי. שטיפת קיבה באוסטין, מתחילים.
Order for Weber, Faith, and Jamina.
And Mo is going to be here soon. We're going to...
Did you want me to open this?
yes, please.
Thank you so much.
Here, wow.
I'm looking at you guys. I'm watching you work.
פגשתי את מו, שהוא מושלם. So, Mo, you're like the Jew boy, right?
So the story is pretty simple. I'm from El Paso, largely Hispanic community. The term homeboy, very common. You know, it's a term of endearment. Hey, you're my homeboy.
Yeah.
Growing up, I was one of the very few Jewish kids that did things like played football, that was hung out with friends that were not Jewish. And so the term Jew boy is just a derivative of homeboy for me.
Yeah.
You know? For the restaurant name, it reflects everything. It's the food, it's the decor, it's the people. You know, I like fusion. I like when you mix things up. So, yeah, that would be me.
הבן אדם הזה פשוט מושלם. וגם אני אוהב את זה שיש סיפור מאחורי השם, זה לא כאילו רק דה ג'ובוי, ככה היו קוראים לו. הוא גדל באל פאסו, שימו לי מוזיקה כזה, הוא גדל בדיוק בגבול בין ארצות הברית למקסיקו. שם הוא כונה בתור ילד, כאילו הוא היה דה ג'ובוי, הוא היה הבחור היהודי. So how did you start this place?
So this place actually started as a food truck. My background is advertising. I decided after 14 years of owning a full-service ad agency, I wanted to just be a consultant. So I got bored. So I figured, well, I'll do a food truck for a couple years, maybe a couple months even. Well, long story short, it just turns out I like making burgers better than I like making ads. We were offered this space, and here we are, a year and a half later. So anyway, so that's how I started the food truck. But, I mean, honestly, you look hungry, dude. Let's eat.
Yes, I am.
Let's go to the kitchen. Trevor, you want to make a burger for me, sir?
והנה הוא פתח מקום מושלם, והוא עושה גם שימוש בלטקס, שזה מאוד מאוד יהודי.
So when we make our latkes, we actually bake them, and then we fry them. So it's a little different from traditional latke making.
והמבורגרים כל כך טעימים עם מרכיב אחד סודי, הבצל.
The key thing to understand with my burgers are onions, okay? Onions are what makes these burgers juicy. They're what makes them flavorful. The first thing we're going to do is lay those onions down, let them get a little caramelized. Trevor, he's going to lay those burgers down. Those onions are just giving up their moisture. They're just saying, okay, I'm going to get in on this burger here. Now, the next move, and this is the critical move, takes a piece of deli paper, burger press, and it is a smash burger. Yeah. There it is. Give it a hold. Beautiful.
קיבלתי קביעה.
Next step is going to be salt and pepper.
כואב לי נורא, אבל אני מקצועי.
Salt and pepper, not as much as you would normally see at a restaurant. Usually salt and pepper is really heavy on a burger. Here it's just a light dusting. Now we're going to let them grill for a little while.
You called the restaurant the Jew boy. Were you afraid?
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Aware, concerned. You know, I mean, it's the world we live in. But I don't believe we should live in fear. I don't believe that you should let other people dictate what you do. If people don't like it, they don't have to come here.
Yeah.
But here, there's a story to be told. And so as long as I can explain to somebody, whether they're Jewish, non-Jewish, it doesn't matter who they are. As long as there's a story, I feel like it makes sense.
Did you have any pushbacks about the name?
Oh, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's a review, you know, on Yelp or Google, and people who've never been here say, I'm giving it 1 star just because of the name. I've never been there.
Jewish people or not?
Both.
Both?
Both. The first issues I had were with Jewish people who didn't feel like it was right and said it was a negative stereotype. And I said, look, I respect your opinion, and I still do. And I won't try to change your mind. This is my story. You don't have to like it, but I ask that you respect my opinion and my story. And it's worked out pretty well. Nothing really so far, I mean, knock on wood, nothing really blatantly anti-Semitic. Occasionally a comment on a Facebook post or something, but Austin's a very open-minded town. Austin is very cool. So people come and they're just more like, what's going on here? What's the story?
Yeah.
Why did you call it that? How can you call it that? And then it starts a conversation. And then we talk about food. And then we eat. Simple as that.
Yeah. As I said, food makes peace.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you.
Hey, Trevor.
It's a burger with a latke directly on it.
Wow.
Okay? Now,
That's a picture.
I would never cut a burger in half. When you cut it in half, you let some of the juices out. You always want to keep your burgers together. But for this particular case here, that
Wow.
vodka, pickles, mustard, lettuce. Okay? Now, this burger you see get nice and juicy in there. Chaim.
I'm sure.
Nice and juicy. The latke gives you a little bit of a crunch, a little garlic.
Why? הכל פה מושלם. I heard that you like the Mexican jalapeno, right? So, I want to introduce you the Israeli jalapeno, pilpel shivka. Delish. You can put it inside of the burger, yeah.
That was really good, man.
נכנס לי ללב האיש הזה. הוא איש מאוד מאוד מיוחד. הוא התחיל בפוד טראק, ולאט לאט הוא הלך וגדל, כמו הקהילה היהודית באוסטין, טקסס.
Well, dude, I really appreciate you guys coming out, man. It's really cool.
Thank you for having us.
It means a lot to me that you guys are doing this, and the more people will talk, the better world will be in, you know? And I truly believe that. Communication is everything. Food, culture, the more we talk, the better things will be.